Hola, en esta lección vamos a hacer un resumen del acrónimo WEIRDOS. Before watching this video, you might watch the previous video where I introduced the present subjunctive. If you've already watched it, we talked about an acronym to remember many of the uses of the subjunctive in the present tense known as WEIRDOS. So, let's take a look at some examples of each letter in the acronym. First, W stands for wishes, desires, and imperatives. Some examples: Quiero que ellos tengan cuidado. Esperamos que encuentres a tu tortuga. So you'll notice after the K, we have the present subjunctive. Some common verbs that we'll see before the K that signal the present subjunctive are desear, esperar, necesitar, preferir, and querer. The E stands for emotions and feelings. So some examples of some different phrases. If you'd have a me, te, le, nos, os, or les before alegra que, disgusta que, fascina que, gusta que, hace plus an emotion que, or molesta que, after the K we'd use the present subjunctive. Some others we might find estar plus an emotion, possibly with de and que, sentir plus que, temer plus que, and tener miedo, que. And these are all kind of emotional phrases, feeling phrases, and you feel that something might happen, or somebody feels that might happen. Some examples might help. ¿Estás alegre de que podamos ir al concierto? Me preocupa que no llueva por un mes. And the I in WEIRDOS stands for impersonal observations. Some examples we might find: es bueno que, then subjunctive, es fantástico que, es importante que, es malo que, es maravilloso que, es necesario que, es normal que, es raro que. Es bueno que aprendas otro idioma. Es importante que hagamos ejercicio. The R will stand for recommendations and requests. Some examples of some common phrases here: aconsejar que, decir que, exigir que, insistir que, mandar que, pedir que, recomendar que, and sugerir que. Some examples: Marcos recomienda que ustedes lleguen temprano. La mamá de Sara le pide que pase por la tienda por leche. The D in WEIRDOS stands for doubts, denial, and disbelief. So here are some common phrases that we'll find with this. If you ask one person or multiple people what they believe, if they believe that something might happen, with creer and then que, no creer que, changing these to, of course, the different forms. No creer que, dudar que, negar que, asking if somebody or some people might think that something is the way it is. No pensar que, puede que, for it's possible that, and these three, quizá, quizás, or tal vez, also kind of signal it. In all of these cases, this could be subjunctive or indicative depending on the level of doubt that you have. So if you are asking somebody, do you believe that this thing is true when you know it's not, then you might use subjunctive, or do you think that it's true and it's not? Or if you say maybe it's true, but you're pretty sure it's not, then you might use subjunctive to show that level of doubt that you have. Some examples: Felipe duda que sus amigos vengan a la fiesta. No creo que usted entienda. O stands for ojalá or ojalá que. Notice the K is optional. Ojalá is kind of like let's hope. Some examples: Ojalá te vaya bien. Ojalá nos sintamos mejor pronto. And last but not least, the S helps us remember speculation. So some common phrases we'll find with this are en caso de que, sin que, con tal de que, a menos que, para que, antes de que. Notice after the K, these will always require subjunctive. And so to help you remember, they're organized to spell escapa. Some examples of those: todos los estudiantes hablan antes de que el profesor llegue. La mamá despierta a sus hijos para que no pierdan el autobús. These are daily occurrences, possibly habits, but you still need to make sure that after the K, those are in the subjunctive. But then there are some others that don't necessarily have the subjunctive unless they're referring to things that are in the future that you don't know yet. Those would be después que, en cuanto, hasta que, mientras que, or tan pronto como. Here's some examples. Hablaremos contigo tan pronto como estés aquí. Kevin no puede hacer nada hasta que sus papás digan que sí. So notice that these are future actions. We will talk with you as soon as you get here, but you aren't here right now. And Kevin can't do anything until his parents tell him yes, but they still haven't told him yes, so he can't do anything. So that's the future. And so that's pretty much a short summary of the acronym WEIRDOS to help you remember when to use the present subjunctive. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Let me know if you have any questions or comments below this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for updates on new Spanish video lessons. If you found this video helpful, you might check out some of the other videos in this series. If you haven't seen it yet, you might check out the introduction to the present subjunctive. Or if you want to practice how we form verbs into the present subjunctive, click here. If you think you're already ready for the test over the present subjunctive, click here. Or if you wanted to get a more in-depth look on any of the letters in WEIRDOS, because it's still a little unclear, click on any of the letters individually. Gracias por mirar y nos vemos.